You've been saving your whole life, every paycheck, every year, watching the number grow, hoping it's enough. But here's the question nobody in mainstream finance will ask you directly. What if you already have enough Bitcoin and you just don't know it yet? Not because markets are going to the moon, not because some influencer said so, because the math says so. Today I'm going to show you a specific threshold, the exact point where your Bitcoin stack stops needing to grow and starts working for you permanently. This is called escape velocity. By the end of this video, you'll know whether you've already reached it. Here's the belief most people carry into their 50s. I need to keep saving, keep adding, or I'll fall behind. That belief made sense in 1985. It does not hold today. From 2020 to 2024, the US M2 money supply expanded by nearly 40%. Every dollar you saved before 2020 was quietly diluted. Not stolen outright, just made smaller. This is the real retirement threat, not market crashes. Purchasing power erosion. Traditional planning assumes your savings outpace this through stocks and bonds. But the 60-40 portfolio lost roughly 17% in 2022, and even more when adjusted for inflation. It failed at exactly the moment retirees needed it most. So the question isn't whether your savings are growing. The question is whether they're growing faster than the debasement rate. That changes everything about how you evaluate your Bitcoin position. As of Q1 2026, Bitcoin's compound annual growth rate over 10 years sits at approximately 70%. Fiat debasement, even by conservative estimates, runs between 8% and 12% annually when you include asset price inflation. The spread between those two numbers is where escape velocity lives. Pause. Picture what that spread means for your stack over the next 8 years. Let me define escape velocity precisely. It is the point where your Bitcoin's projected growth permanently exceeds your projected spending needs, even accounting for inflation, volatility, and worst-case scenarios. Not a price target, a ratio. Here's the model. Take your annual spending, multiply by 25. That's your traditional retirement baseline. Now ask, does my Bitcoin stack, at conservative projected growth, cover that number within a 10-year window without adding another Satoshi? For most viewers here, the answer is closer to yes than you think. Here is the first payoff I promised you. You do not need Bitcoin to grow at 49% annually for this to work. You only need it to grow faster than the rate at which your fiat savings are being destroyed. At a conservative 20% annual growth rate, well below Bitcoin's decade average, a stack worth $300,000 today becomes $1.86 million in 10 years. Meanwhile, a $500,000 traditional savings account eroding at 10% annually in real terms becomes worth the equivalent of $174,000 in today's dollars over the same period. That gap is not theoretical. That gap is mathematical. Now here's the warning most Bitcoin holders never hear. This model only holds if you avoid one critical mistake. I'll get to it shortly. But first, understand why the math works at all. Bitcoin's growth isn't hope, it's structure. As of April 2025, Bitcoin's stock-to-flow ratio sits at approximately 120, following the halving in April 2024. Gold's stock-to-flow ratio sits at around 60. Bitcoin has structurally doubled it. Every 4 years, new Bitcoin supply is cut in half. This is not policy, it is code. It cannot be lobbied, inflated, or reversed. Demand is moving in the opposite direction. Spot Bitcoin ETFs accumulated over 500,000 Bitcoin in their first year of U.S. operation. That pace outstripped miner production within months of launch. Exchange reserves confirm the same signal. As of March 2026, Bitcoin held on centralized exchanges has fallen to approximately 2.7 million coins, near the lowest level since 2018, according to Glassnode. Less available supply, more institutional demand. This is not a cycle, it is a structural shift. Most investors treat Bitcoin like a tech stock. They watch price, react to headlines, and make emotional decisions. Strategic thinkers monitor supply. They watch on-chain flows. They ignore the noise. You are already in that second group. Now here's the mistake that destroys the model for people who get everything else right. Panic selling at the bottom of a cycle. Bitcoin has experienced 8 drawdowns of 50% or greater since 2011. Every single one was followed by a new all-time high within 18 to 36 months. Not sometimes. Every time. The realized cap, which measures the aggregate cost basis across the entire network, stood at approximately $850 billion as of early 2025, according to Glassnode. When price has historically approached this level from above, it has marked a structural floor, not a collapse. Smart holders do not just hold Bitcoin, they hold a conviction backed by data. So how do you protect that conviction during a 50% drawdown when your balance drops 6 figures in a week? Pre-commitment. You decide now in a calm moment exactly what you will do when price falls 40%. You write it down. You remove the emotion before it arrives. This separates investors who reach escape velocity from those who sold 3 months before it. Pause 5 seconds. Picture yourself in 2028, holding that stack, watching the fifth halving approach. That is the identity you are building right now. 3 inputs. That is all this model requires. Your annual spending target in retirement. Be honest, not frugal. Your current Bitcoin stack value in today's dollars. Your time horizon to your target retirement date. Apply a 20% annual growth rate, less than half of Bitcoin's 10-year historical average. Run the compound math. Does your stack cross 25 times your annual spending before your retirement date? If yes, you have reached escape velocity in the conservative scenario. If you are within 20% of that number, you are in the threshold zone. One more halving cycle likely closes the gap without another dollar saved. One more point for viewers over 55. You do not need to sell Bitcoin to access its value in retirement. Bitcoin collateralized loans allow you to access liquidity without triggering a taxable sale and without reducing your stack. Your Bitcoin keeps compounding, your lifestyle is funded, the escape velocity math stays intact. As of Q1 2026, the Bitcoin collateralized loan market has grown to over $3 billion in active positions across major regulated lenders. This infrastructure is not theoretical. It is here now. You came here asking whether you could stop saving for retirement. The real answer is, that is the wrong question. The right question is whether your Bitcoin has crossed the mathematical threshold where fiat debasement can no longer catch it. For many of you watching, it already has. Not because of price predictions, because of structure, scarcity, and compound math running in your favor. A stock-to-flow ratio of 120. Exchange reserves at 7-year lows. A realized cap near $850 billion. These are not hopeful signals. These are the foundation of a model that works. You now have the framework, you have the threshold calculation, you have the risk principle that keeps the model intact. Now the next question becomes, how do you actually structure your full portfolio around Bitcoin instead of the broken 60-40 model? Watch the video on your screen right now. It's titled, The 60-40 Retirement Portfolio is Broken, How to Use Bitcoin Instead. It picks up exactly where we left off and shows you the full allocation framework that sophisticated investors are already using. That video is on your screen. Watch it next.